Good morning. Time has gone by, and what comes back to me is how people that are there today in your life give back a favor, if I may say so, at the most unexpected time. I'll share with you my experience. So, this was when I was working way back in Delhi, and I used to do back to back programs, training programs. And it so happened that we used to work till really late at night at sometimes, because we as consultants had to, not only create the module but also file the reports, the attendance sheets, give a report not only to the organization but also to the client. So there was a lot of paperwork involved apart from just going and doing our job at the client site. So it so happened one day that a couple of us were working late. If I remember correctly, there were four of us, and I had finished my work. It must have been around 9:30 or 10 p.m. I was about to leave, but then I saw another colleague. She was sitting there and working away. I could make out from her face she was very tired. So something told me. I went back to her and I said, "Look, what's happening? Why don't you go home?" She said, "No, I've got to finish this and I have to send this report by tomorrow to the client. Otherwise, we may not get a repeat order." So I said, "Can I help? You look very tired." She said, "Yes, I'm not feeling well, but I have to send this." I said, "Listen, you get up and go. Tell me what has to be done. I'll do it for you, no problem." So she looked at me and said, "Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, absolutely sure. Your health is more important. Please go. Just tell me what to do." So very gratefully she, accepted, and I took on the job. I finished it. I think I finished the work by around 11:30, 12 almost. It was quite a bit. And then I messaged her saying that, "Look, it's all done, not to worry." And obviously she was a little worried, so she replied back saying that, "Yes, thank you very much. It's all great." Anyway, so the story ended over there. Couple of months down the line, I had a very bad accident, freak accident in a way. And in a place like Delhi, where public transport is not very reliable, and this was, I'm talking way before the metros came in, that without a vehicle, you are absolutely stranded. You can't do anything. And I had no car, no bike. And while I was in the office, I mentioned this while we were all sitting and chatting. And this very same lady who I had helped out said, "Listen, I have a spare car which belongs to my parents. My parents don't stay here anymore. Why don't you use it?" Out of the blue, this offer came. I said, "Are you sure?" "Yes, I'm absolutely sure." Believe it or not, friends, the car was serviced, spick and span, fuel topped up, and handed over to me. I used the car for a month because my car, I remember very clearly, it was a Fiat Uno. I mean, if you were to Google it, you'll know what vehicle that was. Beautiful car. It's instant. It's absolutely, I think it's completely wiped off the face of the earth. You might find one or two now. Beautiful car, but it was in the workshop for a month. And this lady let me have her parents' car for a month. No questions asked. Once my car was ready, I again serviced this vehicle, topped it up, and gave it back to her with a lot of gratitude and thanks. What am I trying to tell you here? That when we, without any selfish motive, help somebody else, you will be surprised as to what comes back to you at the time when you need it the most. And this is not the first time that I've encountered something like this. I've had this kind of experiences in many, many ways, big and small, where I would just go and offer. I would put my heart and soul into that work as though it's my work and hand it over to them. just so that I see a smile on their face, and bonds that relationship. No names given to the relationship. It's just a relationship between two individuals. And trust me when I say this, these little gestures, if I may call it so, goes a very, very long way. Till date, we are in touch. We've gone our different ways, but till date, we are in touch. And what we did for each other remains embedded in our mind as a beautiful memory of how we helped each other. That's camaraderie. That is being a friend in need. And this friend can be anyone, at any time, at any place. It is our attitude. How we come forth with people, with a smile to offer help when required. I have had beautiful instances of such deeds where I went forward and helped people. Try it sometime. You'll be surprised at what you get back. But caution, don't expect. Do it selflessly. Do it with a genuine heart. And then see what happens. Have a lovely day.